Good Friday morning to everyone. I have a pretty big stack here, so listen up. I'm going to go really fast. I'm going to go in overtime today. First of all, you are going to get your printed report cards, final reports from the first trimester during warrior time today in your sixth period class. If your sixth period class is different this term than it was last term, and that's going to be true for some but not many of you, then you will need to ask permission at the end of warrior time to leave a little bit early to go to that period 6 teacher that you previously had to get your report card, because they have. If you had drawing, for example, period 6 last term, and now you have math, it's the drawing teacher, Mrs. Schmelzer, who's probably going to have, or Mrs. Rourke is going to have your report card, so you have to go back there. But for most of you who have the same 6th hour, won't be a problem. Handed out during warrior time today. The workplace learning connection applications for job shadowing experiences for spring are due today to Ms. Wasova in the counseling office. Interact today, both lunches, room 128. Robotics today, after school in 103. Model UN will not meet today, but plan a meeting Monday after school in room 152. And don't forget, if you're doing some holiday shopping this weekend, save those receipts, turn them in at the mall, the center court, and Washington High School Student Center. We'll get some nice money as a result of that. You can also bring the receipts here, the activities office, and we'll turn them in for you. Also, don't forget, Student Senate's hope to adopt 6 families who are from low-income families who need some special help this holiday season. And that's all going on during 3rd hour. I hope your 3rd hour classes are into that, and you're bringing in some spare money, some spare change or whatever to help those families out and help students set up, fulfill their goal. And also, this is the day, I've been talking about this all week, this is the day that if you shop at Barnes & Noble and say you're from Washington High School, 10% of what you spend will go to support the Washington Orchestra program. And they're also available to play music for you while you're there and wrap your gifts. Also, last call for Mr. Dewar's test prep sessions for the ACT test. That ACT test is coming up at the end of next week, I think, so his sessions are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of next week, and they're free, and they're from 3:15 until 4:30, and he does a great job with that. So if you're going to take that test and want an extra point or two, I would sign up in the counseling office and take advantage of those Mr. Dewar test prep sessions. And a mandatory meeting for all Concordia students, all students going to the language immersion camp at Concordia College later this year. That meeting is Tuesday after school in room 116. And there's still some jobs available posted on the employment board in the counseling office. Birthdays today. Happy birthday to Trey Brown, Christine Cheka-Emick, Johnny Dobbs, and Jesselyn Sikora. Happy birthday over the upcoming 2-day weekend to Vanessa Aniola, Gage Glick, Mario Hutch, Quinn Spivey, Nathan Burke, Sierra Lewis, Shakori McBride, and Kaya Merrills, all weekend birthdays. And tonight after school, I'm going to get a chance to see some of this stuff. Bowling at Lancer Lanes for our Warrior bowling team, both men's and women's. Dance team competing right now in Des Moines. And I'm going to head over to Bettendorf to see our boys play. I've seen the girls play a couple times this week. Boys play at 6 and 7:30 at Bettendorf. The girls, meanwhile, travel up to Dubuque Senior. Nothing here tonight in our gym. So good luck to all those basketball teams. And over the weekend, swimming at Ames. Madrid goes to the Fire and Ice event. Wrestling at Bondurant Farrar. And NEBA Band at Old Wine. So lots going on. Here are your lunch options. Today, barbecue chicken on flatbread. That's at First and Forest, along with sun butter and jelly sandwiches. Walking tacos and Spanish rice at both Red and Blue and GW's. Fish wedge at Establishment 57, as well as same place garlic cheese bread with marinara sauce. Last night at the Quicken Loans Arena, the Warrior women's basketball team notched another win as they defeated Davenport Central 61-40. 12 players scored for the Warriors last night. Candace O'Donnell led the team in scoring with 12 points. Lily Hartman and Candace O'Donnell each recorded 5 rebounds. Janiqua Clark with 3 steals and 3 assists against 0 turnovers. And that's exactly what you want from your point guard. And Courtney Squires with 5 assists, and Jessie Puck had 3 steals. Sophomores also won 69-21, and I think that does it. Wrestling team performed well last night too against both the Dubuque teams, and JV won both of those duels. Double winners for the Warriors last night were Chris Karamitros, Brooklyn Butler, Will Foreman, Logan Sears and Jordan Henderson. Student announcers.
Okay, FDIC and speech improv people, we are having a meeting today after school in Miss Tinkum's room. That's 218. Be there.
There's a mandatory meeting for all those going to Concordia next Tuesday, the 9th, in Senorita Mooney's room.
Hey everyone, there's an Interact meeting today during both lunches. Also for DASTER members, if you're looking for a project, individual or group, you can sign up for the Nature Project this weekend, and we really need volunteers, so please do that.
Student Senate is now going to be selling old t-shirts every Thursday, so it'll be Throwback Thursday and they'll be $4 starting next Thursday, and don't forget to donate to HACAP.
This coming Wednesday, Amnesty will be hosting a Right for Rights convention in the Student Center from 3 to 5.
And we'll be writing letters to government officials from around the world about cases of human rights violations. And we have free snacks, so yeah, be there.
All right, that's a wrap on these Friday announcements. You guys have a great, safe weekend. I'll see you at some of those events after school. And thank you for your attention for these Friday morning announcements.